Let's make way for Emmanuel Sanders, the 49ers wide receiver. Niners with that great victory over the Saints over the weekend. And Emmanuel Sanders joining us now. How loud was it in that building?
Man, it was loud. It was loud. After the game, I went on my Instagram and I posted, and I told the fans pretty much that, how great of a win it was in that hostile environment, because it was hostile there. I mean, those fans, they came, they understood the magnitude of the game, and they definitely came and was screaming loud as they possibly can, and it gets very, very loud in that stadium. But I tell you what, man, we got a lot of guys of resilience who, no matter how loud it gets, like we're just there to do our job, and I feel like that's the reason why we got out of that stadium, because it was loud. But like I never at one point on the sideline was like, oh, this is too loud for us, or this is loud. Like, but after the game, you go back and you say, man, it was loud, because I couldn't even literally like Kyle. He literally had to take a knee so we can like all like bundle up just so we can hear Jimmy. But we ended up making it happen, which was smart on Kyle's part.
Take me back to that 4th and 2 call. What's it like in the huddle?
Yeah. Really, it was just like, all right, let's see if we can convert this. There was really no pressure to it. It was like, let's see if we can convert it, and let's see if we can drive down here. They came out, they were playing us man to man all across the board, one safety, and I was just like, man, we got to exploit this. And I know Kyle was thinking the same thing in terms of we got to go out and exploit it, and try to get one of our guys open, and hopefully, break a tackle and get down the sideline and get in field goal range. And so we're able to do that.
Did you realize what George Kittle had pulled off there on that play?
At first, when the refs threw the flags, I wanted to know who face masked who. And then once I found out that it was the Saints that did it, I definitely was happy. But I was like, you know what, like, let's get out of this game still, because I've been a part of a lot of games where it's like it's not over until the clock strikes 0. And so that was the only thing on my mind, was like communicating with the running backs of let's take care of the football. And not only that, like I was happy when Kyle, did the victory. Like victory formation, even though that we could have ran the ball again, we kind of just did the victory formation and let Robbie come out and just kick the field goal, and that felt good to see the ball go through the net.
Who's the best team you faced this year?
Definitely out of the Saints or Baltimore for sure. Man, those two teams are really good. Obviously, hopefully we'll be playing both of those teams again. But definitely it was a battle. It was a battle out there for us, and those teams brought it for sure.
But you watch Lamar Jackson from the sidelines. What's that like?
Scary. Scary.
You don't have to tackle him.
Yeah, I mean, but still, I'm trying to win. I'm trying to stop this guy. You just see him just drive, just do crazy stuff, And the most annoying part is he's a quarterback who's running around. He's like, somebody please hit this dude, scare this dude, do something, strike fear in him. So he just slow him down, but it never happens. He just keeps chugging away, man. He's an impressive player.
We're talking to Emmanuel Sanders, the Niners wide receiver. They got the Falcons coming up next. Where's your Super Bowl ring?
It's in my jewelry box.
Do you bring it out at all?
Nah, I rarely bring it out. Unless, like, I have family over and they want to see it. But I barely wear it. It's so big, man. It's way too much attention. I wear that thing, next thing you know, like, I got to take, like, 100 to 150 pictures if I go, like, if I spend the whole day out the house. So I just kind of leave it there. And sometimes I open up the box and look at it and be like, man, I need another one. And truthfully, the ring is dope, but I think it's just the experiences and the memories that I have that are all collected in that one ring that I look at it and remember, So that's what we're trying to do here.
What is that one memory that you have winning that Super Bowl with the Steelers?
One memory is, and I remember running on the field, it was a lot of people in my face, a lot of cameras in my face. But I just remember looking for my son, looking for my wife. just wanting to hold my son and get pictures of me holding my son winning the Super Bowl and be able to spend time with them on the field with the confetti fall and everything and really just take it in. Another memory I have is also the parade, man. That was just fun. It was just a fun day. And truthfully, I didn't know what to expect. And so it was one of those things where I was just kind of like blown away. But if I get another opportunity at a parade, I'm definitely going to take it all in.
Do you, I don't know if you have a chip on your shoulder. I think there were 6 wide receivers who went ahead of you in the draft. Do you have a chip on your shoulder? Did you have a chip on your shoulder because of that?
No, I think now I got a chip on my shoulders because, obviously, sometimes I feel like I don't get the recognition I deserve. But, that happens, And so the good thing is, I'm part of the 49ers organization. They're having success. Now people are able to see my talent and really kind of a couple people going back on their words of what they said, And so here I am, a 32-year-old receiver. Obviously when I was in Denver and we were losing, they were saying, oh, he's 32, he's old. It's time to move on from this guy. This and that and this and that, just because we were losing, and they just wanted to find a way to point a finger at somebody or something. So now here I am at 32, and I'm still going in and cracking safeties. I'm still taking slants. So I'm just, happy to be in the situation that I'm in, and hopefully I just continuously make the most of it.
I thought you were going to the Patriots. Did you think you were going to the Patriots?
No, I didn't think so. But it was one of those things where I possibly could have, but I knew it was a lot of teams. Even the Saints was in the talks of trying to get me. So I knew it was a lot of different options.
Is Jimmy Garoppolo funny in the huddle, or is he all business?
Nah, he's business. Jimmy's cool though, man. He's probably one of the coolest quarterbacks I've played with besides Peyton Manning. He's very cool, man. He doesn't have an ego. But not only that, he works his butt off. He's a young guy, man. He's a young guy who, I know a lot of people are expecting him, or telling him about greatness, but Jimmy wants to be great, but at the same time, he's not putting pressure on himself to be great. He's just being himself. And I think that's what I love about it. You can see that he's just a genuine human being. He's not trying to portray some image or be somebody he's not. He's just being himself. And in doing that, he's having a lot of success. And I just got a feeling he's going to keep doing that because I can just tell the foundation that he's built upon is strong. And so, man, the 49ers are lucky to have a guy like that at the quarterback helm.
What was it like being in the huddle the first time with Peyton Manning?
That was the first time I was in a huddle with, well, you mean like in practice?
Well, and I guess in a game like the first experience, you were this would be the story that you would tell your kids about Peyton Manning.
Yeah, my first game with Peyton was a preseason game, and I remember after joining Denver, I had a quad contusion, and I wasn't going to play in the third preseason game. My first game as a Bronco was going to be in the opening game, and I got a text message from Peyton the night before saying that, he wants to get some work with me. The trainers was like, nah, I don't think you should play. And Peyton was like, I want to get some work with you. If you can go out and you can play, we'll have a week and a half off to really get some recovery. Just go out and play a half for me, and we'll go from there. So, I walked into the training room. I told him, I'm playing. I'm playing. I got to get some work with you. This is how it goes. And I go out, and literally I have in the first half, I have I think 100 yards. In the preseason, I have 100 yards. One of the first passes I caught from, or maybe the second or third, was a 65-yard bomb touchdown, and then I come back a minute and a half later after we get the ball back and catch a 35-yard touchdown. And I had 100 yards and 2 touchdowns and a half in the preseason game, and I was just like, what the heck? It was just unreal.
Did you ever get an autograph from Peyton?
No, I never got an autograph. That's my guy. I talk to him often. So I don't think I need that.
No, but a jersey. Do you collect jerseys?
No, I should though. At some point, I'll probably go around all the ex-players I played with and just send them, buy a whole bunch of jerseys and send them to them to, be able to get their jerseys and whatnot. But no, I haven't got his jersey yet.
Yeah, collect them for your son. One day, just say that those are the guys that Dad played with.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Hey, congrats on the season, and we look forward to seeing you in the playoff. We appreciate the time.
All right, see you, brother.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on BR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.